Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Semifinal game. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. Can he get there on the ground? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. Powers through the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Breaks loose at the 40. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 15. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Snags a quick throw. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down.
And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. second down and goal upcoming. Here comes a handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
There's a run call on third and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Makes the catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the single back takes the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that run produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of pop like that.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. He hands it off from the gun. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. We'll give it to the running back. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, You throw the offense.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set. It's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Bringing pressure. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back, found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. Mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Movement here from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, Doc's back looking for an open man. Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The punt team making their way on the field. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He dumps it off to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial third down play after that completion. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. The Volunteers getting set on first and 10. They're going to run it here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Volunteers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here's the option play. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Kentucky. The defense adds 6 points. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
He's escaping the pocket now. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he's trying to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quick throw caught to the left side. Touchdown, Wildcats. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football. Touchdown, Kentucky. A fumble return for 6. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Off play action. He's looking to throw. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack. The final play of this first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Fowles.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Breaking free at the 35. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's got it. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Running back with the football. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Can he make it to the marker? They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff again. And they'll get him down that time. Coming up, second down and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. They had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks free now into the secondary. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Gives it to the back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back line. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but, man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So if you don't give up the big play, you give up a few yards, I think that's a win for the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Proctor. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. It's a run to the left. Finds room at the 30. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Volunteers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Handoff running right. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And that's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Tight end goes in motion. Now here's the toss play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it will be 62 yards. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really conceal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a first down and get out of bounds.
They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Ball handed to the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this